Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins to have a hunt through, looking for the commemoratives. The ones are more than face value, but ideally we want the one coin we're still looking for. Commonwealth Games Wales. It's the last one we need. We've been looking for it for some time. Hopefully we're going to finish it off early this year so we can get a new book going before this year is out. But you never know. We have got the rarest one in circulation, the Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland. We've also got Scotland, England. It's just Wales. It's out there. I've seen them. I've seen other countries finding them. It's got to be there. So hopefully today we're going to take this one off the book and start a brand new book next week. Positive mental attitude. That's all it takes. So without further ado, let's get into this bag. Right then, so what are we looking for? Well, that is technologies. Technologies we don't want, they just go straight back to the bank. Anything else commemorative would be an interesting find. Some of these 2015s are... the Queen should be this way round. Sometimes she's a bit of an angle. That's her die rotation, so if I spot them, I'll have a look. Our first commemorative, though, is Shakespeare's Histories. Now, Shakespeare's tragedies, they found, well, let's say they, coin collectors have found an error on the edge inscription. It should say, that's on the, on the Shakespeare's tragedies. So there's 3 coins in this Shakespeare set. The tragedies, they have found an error on it, and in my mind, they could have errors on the other Shakespeare's. So I do check. It should say the Hollow Crown, and it says the Hollow Crown. So that's fine. It's slightly over face value, the whole Shakespeare set, so not a coin that I'm going to grumble about finding. I found a fair few though, but hopefully, imagine if we can find that first edge inscription error on a new coin. That would be so cool. But yes, we'll keep looking for it. You can see the Queen's got a necklace on this one, just there. Obviously just there on her neck. It's not going to be anywhere else, is it? Some people claim that they're rare. They're really not. There's tons and tons of them, but if you collect them because you like it, fair play. We have got the abolition of the slave trade here. It's a fairly common design. You can see it's got a textured part on the inner part of the coin. If you find one with a smooth finish with the initials just at the bottom right of the 7, that's the not intended for circulation coin that was only put into collector's sets. So that would be one cracking find. I've never found one. I would love to though. There's another 2015. No die rotation error on that. I don't check every single one, but if I spot this 2015, or if it's a very shiny one, I'll take a bit more care and attention to it. But I've got a fair few of them now. 3, 4, 5 or so. See, that's another shiny 2015. No, that's fine. Oh, we've got the VE Day anniversary here, the magnanimity. Very common. We've got counters tracking some of the common ones like that one. Also Guy Fawkes. There's another one. Oh, Charles Dickens. Just to see how many of the common ones we find over the course of filling this book. We also keep track of Commonwealth Games as well. Just out of interest to see how many of them we find. Surprising amount of them, to be fair. Quite a few recently, fairly recently, at the end of last year. Let's see if we can't get this year off with a bang. Oh, that's a nice one. Robert Burns. It's slightly over face value. Not massively so. But no, a nice coin nonetheless. We've got 2 over face value, 2 that are face value. When I say face value, I mean the value of the coin. So if it's face value, a £2 coin, it's just £2. Obviously, take that with a grain of salt, because if your collection, if say you are collecting coins and you've never found a VE Day anniversary, the most common circulating £2 coin, and then you really want one to fill your collection, or if you live abroad and don't have access to hunt through UK coins and you need that one, I'm sure there will be people that pay more than face value for it. It's just I wouldn't pay more than face value for it, I guess. I don't buy coins, but values that I would place on them, I guess, is the more genuine way of explaining that. Prattling on now. But no, I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and New Year's. It's crazy to think that it's already flown by, isn't it? Oh, there we go. London Underground Roundel. Not one that we see too often. It's got a cool edge inscription. On this one it says, "Please mind the gap." Oh, it's easier to read when it's the right way around. And it just says mind the gap. Mind the gap. Very cool. Over face value too. A nice find. We've got more over face value than face value coins so far, which is pretty bizarre. But there we go. Ooh. Another abolition of the slave trade there. Not got that many common coins, bizarrely. But no, the Royal Mint just between Christmas and New Year's had a sale on. Oops. Before I talk about my story about the Royal Mint sale, we've got the steam locomotive Trevithick. That's a fairly common one. Not the most common, but still one that I would class at face value. But yes, they had the Royal Mint sale. It was 50% off some coins, 20% off of some others, and 15% off for other ones. So normally when they have these 50% off sales, they're not things that I'm particularly interested in. It's more like the tokens that are in packaging for, like, I don't know, like a Star Wars stamp set with a Star Wars token in it. Which, although I love Star Wars, that doesn't really do anything for me. But I had a browse and they had a coin set which I have wanted and coveted for many months now. I came across it because I was digging around on Numista, which is a website all about different coins across the country. There's loads of information that makes it really easy to log your collection on, and I'm not sponsored by them, so I'm not incentivized to send you over to them, but I think it's a really great website. So this is the World War I Centenary. This is the Army edition. Way jumping around. So this is the edge inscription that has been found on the tragedies, so maybe we should be checking this too. So it says for king and country, which has made that edge inscription should be on this coin, but it has made its way onto Shakespeare's tragedies. How many of them there are, we don't know. But I've not found one, but I'd love to find one. Maybe that should be on my tick list for this year. Things I'd like to achieve. But what was I saying? Oh yes, a coin cassette that I have been wanting for some time. It's 4 silver-proof £5 coins, and it was pretty pricey. But with 50% off of it, it's a bargain, right? I'm not going to get it that cheap anywhere else. I checked around when I first found the coins, because there was one coin in it that I really wanted, because it's a place that I used to go on holiday as a kid, and to commemorate it on a coin. So I thought, and it's a really cool looking coin too. VE Day anniversary, very common. Get it on the counter, and there we go. There's our third one for the counters today. Nothing else in that bag there. But I'm prattling on about all this, but obviously most of you are aware, the last time we went into a national lockdown, I panicked and bulk recorded a whole bunch of videos, which has worked out quite well for me. Oh, another VE Day anniversary, because I'm going into tier 4 restrictions, which means that I can't access coins whilst I'm on lockdown. So it's worked to my advantage, because I've got a whole bunch of videos pre-recorded. So this who knows when this video is going to go out? It could be February by the time this goes out. This is the wireless transmission, very common. Again, one you will see quite often. Speaking of finding them quite often, another VE Day anniversary. But also worth mentioning, I'm trialling at the moment, or at the time of recording, I'm trialling using TikTok too. So condensing these videos down. There's another Army Centenary. But I've been trying to condense these videos down into a 60-second rapid fire version, and it's quite fun to do actually. I've really enjoyed putting the videos together. So if you want to head over to Christopher Collects on TikTok too. Let's do an edge hunt then. It says the Hollow Crown. That's gonna be another Shakespeare's Histories. Very cool. Our second one of the day. Anything else for this? Oh, there we go. Second from top. The Mariner Serving the Mariner. That should be Trinity House. It is. That's a beautiful quality one as well. Very nice. Because what year is it? 2014, so it's been in circulation 6 years. Wow, very nice. I don't think there was anything else in this bag. They all say standing on the shoulders of giants, an Isaac Newton quote, which is the definitive design, the technologies. Another shiny one there, 2015. No die rotation on that one either. We've had fairly sparse finds so far, but ever hopeful. It only takes one lucky bag, and my £2 coin hunt luck has been very, very good. Can't grumble at the overface value ones we've found so far. Pretty good showing, to be fair. That's going to be something. It's another Shakespeare's Histories. Wowee, my collection is going to be full of Shakespeare histories. And again, it says the Hollow Crown. Nice quality one though. And we've got Charles Dickens, our first one for today. We'll get that one on the counter too. Oh, there's another 2015. No die rotation on that one, like a spot. So the die rotations are kind of neat. I have no idea what the values of them are because I've not really researched it to see what sort of value they are. I guess it also depends on the severity of the die rotation and the desirability at the time. If you find someone that really wants something, they'll pay whatever they need to pay for it. Trinity House again. See, not as nice condition as that first one we found. And there's another VE Day anniversary. More magnanimities. Crumbs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Good lord. But I'm excited to see what 2021 brings us. It's going to bring us plenty more of these, that's for sure. But no, we could have some. Well, we're going to have, obviously we will have some new coins. We could have some new in circulation. I wouldn't anticipate many, if any, going into circulation throughout 2021 because of what went on in 2020. Most retailers and places have tried to get us to use less cash, understandably so. So whether there will be more demand for new circulating coins is a whole nother box of frogs. And that is right. I just twisted it whilst I was flipping it around. Dear dear. Well, we've got 3 bags left. I have every faith. I have every faith. Oh, we haven't had that one today. Brunel's Portrait. Again, a very common one. Nothing else in that bag. But no, as I was saying about the TikTok, I'm really enjoying putting the videos together and seeing the end results because these videos, they tend to run 10 to 20 minutes long, so trying to squish it down to 60 seconds is really fun, and that it's quite satisfying to then watch it back. But if you are a seasoned TikToker and you want to give me some advice, I'm more than open to constructive feedback. It's very early days on it, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far. Noodling around. Well, all of a sudden we've made it onto the last bag of the hunt. For those of you that have watched this far, you might be interested to know that I've got a Discord server. You can click the link down in the description to come and join that. Alternatively, you can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok now. If you hadn't gathered so far. But there's Guy Fawkes, so that's another one for the counters. That's all the counters being used, apart from Commonwealth Games, but you never know what the last couple of coins could bring us. Alternatively, there's also the PO box you can write into as well if you so wish, but not the worst showing. 3 Shakespeare's Histories is pretty good going. Star Find though, I'm going to give it to the Olympic Roundel. I'm going to give it Star Find to the Underground Roundel. It's a cool design. It's not one we see too often. It's a lovely, lovely coin. But do let me know what you would pick as your star find. It's always interesting to see. And as ever, all that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.